Esto se hizo pa' bailar como el mambo.
I don't know if you can appreciate the level of sweat right now that's dripping through my face, but I promise you it has an explanation. I'll tell you all about it as we navigate through this first episode of LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. I promise you it's gonna change your lifestyle as you navigate the stay-at-home order. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Welcome to LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. It's been a while since I've seen you, given that we are currently fighting a global pandemic. But listen, it's time that we adjust to the new normal. It's gonna be a while until everything resumes to the way it was. I don't even know if we're gonna have the previous normal, but what I do know is that life must go on, and we thought, why not just continue filming Fan Nation from the comfort of our own home? Right now, businesses are shut down, gyms are not going to be opening up anytime soon, which means some of you are probably working out, others are probably slacking. Hey, no judgment, sometimes we need to take a break from everything, but I'm all about releasing endorphins when we are facing uncertain times. It helps, which is why our quarantine special guest is none other than Ana Benitez, a beautiful Colombian Zumba teacher who happens to be live streaming her Zumba classes for free on YouTube. That's a heart of gold. So Ana, without further ado, how are you doing? Cabin fever yet? Are you enjoying this moment? What's up with you?
Thank you so much. Well, I'm super excited that we can communicate this way, and we can actually still work out from home. You know, that's something that, regardless the circumstances, we have to get up and get going. We have our moments and we go all through the same experience, but we just kind of have to snap out of it. We need to snap out of it and get our movement, our body, you know, our energy flowing. Dancing brings a lot of happiness, music, and that's what I've been doing since this whole limbo. I call it limbo. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't know how this happened. It started, I decided to keep on going with online live streaming classes. A lot of people have really not income right now to pay memberships or online classes, and my whole goal is to have everybody at least for an hour, 2-3 hours a week, you know, to exercise. And regardless if you have to pay or not, you have the time, you're in your living room, wherever you are, you can dance.
But you know what I think is so beautiful about this situation is that even though we are currently at a distance, at a very big social distance, we can still feel the energy from across the screen. And that's very palpable when people like you decide to teach a class of 80 to 100 people. So do you miss teaching in person, or do you feel like you could still do this in the long run? Like both physical and digital?
I love to teach live streaming classes. Sometimes we laugh when I'm live streaming because I'm talking to myself. So it's pretty funny because, you know, I ask everyone, oh, you want water? Okay, I'll go get water, you know. So it's this like really funny, you know. But I mean, it's part of it, you know, it's part of it. And I'm sure everybody at home goes through the same thing. You know, I sometimes shout, how are you feeling? And I'm sure everybody at home is saying, great.
We feel it. I feel like you're literally next to me. And that's the beauty of still carrying through with these activities. Finally, Ana, where can we find you on social media so people can tag along into this wonderful adventure?
YouTube, I'm live streaming on YouTube. I have about 3 to 4 classes a week. It is free. Everybody can take it. You can just be on your phone, laptop, connected on your TV. It's called El Convito Crew. So I'm from Colombia. Convito means a bunch of people from all over the world. And so the channel name is Convito Crew. And on Facebook, my name is Ana Lorely Thompson, so everybody can find me there. We have a private group on Facebook as well where I post all the classes, and it's Zumba with Ana in OC. And I have a little bit of videos that I share with Instagram. And my Instagram is Anita Colombiana Lorely.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we're gonna dig into Ana's brain. I want to find out how she came to the States, how she actually fulfilled that American dream, and also don't forget to follow us on social media. We have our website, www.latv.com. We are on Instagram doing weekly live sessions. We have a bunch of shows that are going live. We have Q Agenda, The Zoo, Get It Girl, Pink Cafe, a whole spectrum of content so that you can continue to be entertained as we are navigating through this stay-at-home order. So stick around, we have plenty of more here in Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. Welcome back to LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. Right now we are having a little conversation with Ana Benitez, who happens to be a beautiful Zumba teacher based in LA, who is live streaming her Zumba classes online for free. Ana, we were talking about how you've been adjusting your business to teaching through social media and YouTube, but I want to know all about you. How did you get to America? How did that American dream come to fruition? And what's your journey been like? I'm very curious.
So, I was born in New York, but my family and I grew up in Colombia.
Yeah, you're one step ahead since you were born.
And I came back here when I was 20. And I always, had that music and that passion, that Latino flavor in my blood, like my family and the gatherings and the music. And while I was in Colombia, I always was part of all these dancing groups because it's so fun. When I came here, it was a big change. The culture, obviously, it was a little difficult for me. I started learning English, going to school, working, but I always wanted to stay connected with my culture, with a way of my roots, and that way for me was dancing. The music made me feel connected with my country, with my family, and with all the things that I enjoy so much in Colombia. I realized that I can have fun anywhere I go if I just put the music and start having fun. So I started taking Zumba classes, and I just fall in love with it. The fact that you can, bring so much joy to people and dance and burn calories and exercise and work out. It's amazing. I love it. And Zumba community, it's actually a community. I mean, we're all instructors for all over the world that do it for passion. We do it for the love of giving and dancing. And really to move the world. Like, that's basically, now that we're going through this quarantine, let's just keep moving the world. With what? With dancing, with fitness, with music. So when I became an instructor. I started working with different fitness companies. And it was really amazing to see everybody welcome me in with, open arms and enjoying the classes. And all of a sudden we got super, crowded classes, having fun and the energy. And I became, an instructor that just for the passion of it and for the love that I put into it, people can actually feel that energy as well. So, I keep going with my school. I became life coaching. I still study behavioral psychology and try to stay in the line of like wellness and fitness and nutrition. But definitely, Zumba and exercising has been my outlet as everyone else.
So Ana, what does it feel like when you're out there dancing and feeding off of people's energy in the middle of class? What's that experience like for you?
I call it energy feeling, for sure. We're all exchanging good energy, positive vibes. At the end of the day, we forget about the workout part. I mean, we're just having so much fun, and just the fact that we are staying super fit and healthy through fun and fitness. A lot of people are very cautious to join the gym, to stepping into a Zumba class. They don't know how to dance. They feel like, oh my gosh, they have this expectation of a super dancer star, and not really, you know. It's just about enjoying the music and just having fun with it.
That's amazing, because that just tells you that anybody can join regardless of how much of an expert they are at dancing. They could be level 1 up to level 10, but they're still gonna have a good time and break a sweat, so that's great. So we're gonna still cut to another commercial break, but when we come back, I'm actually gonna get onto the dance floor, which is my bedroom, technically, but we're gonna have our very own Zumba session with Anita Benitez. Anita, where can we find you on social media?
On YouTube channel, El Convito Crew, you guys can join our live streaming classes 4 times a week. Also on Instagram, Anita Colombiana Lorely, and you can check out videos in there and a little bit of everything. So in Facebook, Ana Lorely Benitez Thompson. So I hope you guys can join us on YouTube for sure.
Amazing. And you can also follow us on social media. LATV has their very own app where you can check all our episodes pre and post pandemic. We also are on, we have Facebook, of course, LATV Networks, our website, LATV.com, and Instagram at LATV Networks, where, like I said, we have weekly live content for you guys. So stick around. When we come back, we're gonna dance to some salsa.
We are the new kings, winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in
Alright guys, welcome back to LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. We are ready to go. My bedroom will be my set today. My ballroom, Anita, is in the comfort of her own home. We're about to start our very own exclusive Zumba lesson. And Anita, what genre are we starting with? I'm curious, I'm excited, and I got my shoes on. I'm ready to start dancing.
You look phenomenal, and we're gonna start with salsa choque.
Esto se hizo para bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú le escuchaste lo que es bailando, en la sabrosura de la gente gozando, que te contagia bailando. Esto se hizo para bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú le escuchaste lo que es bailando, en la sabrosura de la gente gozando, que te contagia bailando. Actitud, 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 actitud. Esto se hizo para bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú le escuchaste lo que es bailando, en la sabrosura de la gente gozando, que te contagia bailando. Mira que bueno, esto está, como a ti te gusta, esto está, a ti que te contagia, eso está, suéltate con el mambo. Esto se hizo para bailar, esto se hizo para bailar, esto se hizo para bailar, que te contagia bailando. Esto se hizo para bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú le escuchaste lo que es bailando, en la sabrosura de la gente gozando, que te contagia bailando. Que tú vas a ver con el 1, 2, 3, que chévere, ajá, y que tú vas a ver con el 1, 2, 3, que chévere, actitud, 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 bailando.
Woo! I love it. Okay, this is great. I'm already sweating, but it feels good. I feel like my muscles are working. I'm feeling the rhythm. It's such a complete workout. And I'm tired, but I'm ready for the next song.
Yes, let's do another one. How about that?
Yes! Oh. Wow, it's been like 6 months since I last. Woo! Oh yeah, my obliques are definitely working. I feel like I'm back in Colombia. It feels so good to be something. Where's Anita? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm sweating. Let me just catch my breath. Where can we find you on social media one last time?
Okay, so I have my YouTube channel. Everybody's welcome to dance and join for free. It's El Convito Crew on YouTube, and we're doing about 3 classes a week. And also on my Instagram account, Anita Colombiana, and I'll be posting all my classes right there.
Anita Colombiana, indeed. I'm sweating. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm drenched in sweat. I think I need a glass of water, so let's take a quick break. That way I can touch up, drink water, replenish. You don't have to do anything. You look amazing, but we'll be right back. Oh, and don't forget to follow us on social media. During this time, we're still able to do live sessions on Instagram and LATV Networks. We have our website, LATV.com, and our app if you want to check all our episodes from previous seasons of LATV Fan Nation. I'll be right back. I need some water.
We are the new kings, winning this fight tonight with our name lit.
Welcome back to LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition. We picked a really hot day to take this class, Anita, but I do not regret it in the slightest bit. This was amazing. You kicked my butt in a really good way. How do you feel?
Every time I work out, I feel happy.
Are you hot? Are you hot? Am I the only one?
No,
It's really
it is pretty hot, which
Okay,
is
so-
good. We burn more calories.
Yeah, there you go, win-win situation. So you are living in OC. I'm very curious as to how COVID has affected that area.
You know, the numbers are low, if you will, compared to other counties. People have been extremely responsible and by staying inside, taking the social distancing every time they go to the stores and running essential errands. It has been actually pretty good. So I think, by doing that, it makes a huge difference.
What is something that you would advise people to do moving forward as we still navigate through the second part of the pandemic?
I will talk for my perspective as a fitness instructor and what I have been doing to keep my family and my loved ones healthy and myself. And this pandemic, it's an eye-opener for all of us as far as health goes. And so we need to acknowledge the fact that eating a very good diet, a very nutritious diet, it boosts our immune system, is absolutely key for any illnesses, really. Yes, we are locked down, we are indoors, but that doesn't mean we don't walk outside and take a little bit of the sun, There's always a responsible way to take care of our health. Not to have fear, because our emotions are extremely connected with our well-being and our immune system. We have to remain calm. We can enjoy this time to reset and to, take the time for ourselves, work out at home, read a book, watch TV. There's so many things that we are able to do that we actually don't do on a regular basis because we're going so fast.
I agree with you. Miss Anita Benitez, it was an absolute pleasure having you as our very first special guest for the quarantine edition. I am so happy that I had a chance to experience the Zumba class with you. Thank you for paying it forward. Thank you for being present and for just making this world a better place during such uncertain times. Finally, one last time, where can people find you on social media?
Thank you so much for having me, and you guys are amazing. Thank you for doing this show and bringing communities together. Our Latino community, everybody that loves sports and fitness. This is an amazing way to stay together. You can find me YouTube channel Convito Crew, Instagram. It's Anita Colombiana Lorely, and Facebook Ana Lorely Thompson. Go on YouTube, El Convito Crew. We're gonna have all these awesome live streaming dance classes.
Beautiful, Anita. Thank you so much once again. We are also on social media everywhere, even more so than before. We have our website, LATV.com, our very special app, LATV Networks, where you can find a list of our episodes from season 2 of Fan Nation, and of course, Instagram at LATV Networks, where you will find all sorts of content on a daily basis. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you stay safe, that you still take the precautions, and I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you next week for another episode of LATV Fan Nation Quarantine Edition.
Kings winning this fight tonight with our name